everybody, and welcome to Ishara's Indian Delights again. Thank you for watching and subscribing to our channel, and I hope you're well. Today we're going to be doing a lovely potjie recipe, a South African recipe, and I'm going to be joined by somebody very special, so stay tuned. So the ingredients we will be using today for this delicious potjie will be 2 kgs of chicken, which has the bone and the skin on to keep the flavor. Then we have a whole lot of vegetables that go with it. It depends on you which vegetable you like the most, so you can put in more of that. At the moment we have sweet corn, baby potatoes, mushrooms, and a mixture of broccoli, patty pans, and baby marrow. Then we have ginger and garlic, salt, oil, curry powder, onions, chilies, and a stock cube. So today I'm joined by a very special man, and this is my husband Rajesh, who is really good at making the potjie. So I gave him the opportunity today to walk us through the procedure of making this potjie.
Hi there, thanks Rox for introducing me. Well guys, as Roxanne mentioned, we're actually making a chicken potjie today with a bit of an Indian twist. So I'm just going to take you through the processes of what we're going to do and the do's and don'ts. So I'm going to start off first by showing you the pot and how you season and seal the pot, because this is not a conventional pot, it's a cast iron pot, and normally when you're cooking in that particular pot you can't have rust and so forth affecting the quality of the food, because you would have food poisoning. So there's a small secret behind sealing your pot, so that for the next time around when you're cooking it'll be much easier and much better. Normally what we would do is clean your pot out and seal it with meat fat or sunflower oil, which would basically seal the pot and prepare it and store it as such for your next use. I'm going to show it to you just now, and I'm going to give you a bit of an understanding of how we do all that and get our fire going. But for starters, you need to obviously get your fire ready and to a certain temperature and a certain sort of feel. And remember, this is outdoor, so you have to do it with the open fire. Thanks. This is your basic potjie pot. Well, there's all different kinds of pots. This is a bush baby pot. I think the number is okay, I don't know what the number is. Oh, it's a number 3. And basically you'll see the pot can cater for approximately 5 to 6 people with all our ingredients put in. So make sure when you're portioning your sizes, make sure that it accommodates well in your pot. You'll see inside the pot we do have the oil sealing the pot, which I've done, and you can see quite clearly. And your fire, which we're going to zoom in onto now, is more or less ready as well. We just plonk on the pot, the potjie pot, and level the pot out. And how you see the leveling is by the level of your oil in the pot. If it's too much to one side, the oil will move to one side, or and if it's level, it'll be obviously level. Now we're going to start. Okay, now the oil is more or less hot, and we're going to drop in our chicken pieces in there, and we're going to flash fry it. Now the reason why we flash fry this chicken is due to it being the soft kind of chicken. Therefore we seal it so that it doesn't break up when you basically cooking the potjie with the vegetables added in. So what we're going to do is we're quickly going to flash fry them, and you'll just flash fry them and remove them as you're going. So basically you can put as much chicken as you can within the pot to flash fry, and then you remove and add more. Hi guys, we're busy with the flash frying at the moment. Now you'll see you need to flash fry the entire chicken all around so it seals the meat properly. So again, not busting when you're cooking within the together with the vegetables and so forth. So what we're going to do is make sure that you seal all parts of the chicken, and I'm going to continue doing this, and we'll come back to you guys once this is done.
Today I would like to thank Pick and Pay with Potjie on the West Rand for assisting us with all our ingredients for today's recipe. Thank you.
Okay, this is the last bit of flash frying that we're doing with the chicken. Just remember, this chicken is unseasoned and flash fried, just to reiterate. And while doing this, make sure that your fire is at a constant heat, and make sure that your oil is enough to fry the chicken in. So we're done with this, and I'm going to show you the next part shortly. Just flash fry the chicken, and you can see we got a little bit of oil left, so I'm going to add in more. Initially we poured in about 100 mils of oil to fry the chicken, and then some of the skin and the fat came off the skin, so it has increased a bit. But obviously when we were taking out the chicken, we lost some of the oil. So I'm going to add some in, another 50 odd mils. What I'm going to do is just test the oil and see if the oil is hot by dropping a piece of onion in, and you can see it's getting there. So it's good enough to drop the onions in. We drop in all our onions, and remember, these are baby onions. Give it a bit of a stir. And now you'll get the flavors of the chicken broth that was in there together with the onions, and it's a lovely aroma. Okay, next we add in some ginger and garlic paste. Once you see the onions are being browned and browned properly, you drop in the onions and paste, the ginger and garlic paste together with some chili, approximately around about 4 or 5. You let that just burn out a bit, and then you add in your masala. You add in approximately 1.5 spoons of this cooking spoon here of masala. Okay, you let the masala fry a bit, but not burning, and then you drop in all your chicken that you flash fried. And you give it a bit of a stir. You'll see all the aromas infusing into the chicken as the chicken cooks. And remember, with this pot, you layer your vegetables over, so your chicken is at the bottom, and the chicken gets a load of this masala. It mixes a lot, and it really tastes lovely. After we added the chicken in and we let it fry for a bit within the masala, we've added in water. We covered the chicken over with water, approximately about 1 liter of that, and I've added in the potatoes and the sweet corn. Okay, not to forget, we added some salt as well, and remember not to add too much of salt because your chicken stock has a lot of salt in, so I added roughly 3 pinches. I'm going to now add in the chicken stock, and I'm going to close up the pot, and you'll see that when closing the pot, and the nature of this pot is that it cooks around and cooks all the food around it, not just the base. And when you close the pot, the steam that comes out of the sides cooks the potatoes and the mealies. The potatoes seem half done, and you just by checking the potatoes, you just poke in your spoon, and if it goes in and it goes in easy, then it's done. If it goes in a little bit with some difficulty, then it's halfway done. At this stage, you add in your softer vegetables, but remember, your softer vegetables excludes your mushrooms, because that there cooks very easy and you have to put that in last. So in goes your baby marrow, broccoli, and your fatty pans, etc. Mushrooms now added in, and we're ready to eat within the next 5 minutes. Okay, there you go guys, that's the done and finished product within 1.5 hours, and we're ready to eat.
Guys, I'm back. Thanks to my lovely husband for making this delicious potjie for us. Now we're going to do the plating up and we're going to enjoy. So this is what it looks like after an hour and a half. You can see the chicken is still intact, nothing's broken. So we must take care to use the proper temperatures. So guys, this is the finishing product, all the way from our backyard. And it looks absolutely divine, and I can't wait to try it. You can enjoy this recipe with lovely pot bread, or some lovely rice can go with it. So thank you for watching. Keep subscribing, liking and sharing our channel, and thanks to Pick n Pay with Potjie again for assisting us with all our products for today.